Hey everybody. I normally don't do this kind of thing. I normally just kind of give you guys like expectation of what's coming up in the gameplay, then I give you the gameplay and all of its great moments and just leave it at that. But today is a very different kind of video because at the end of this game, I got accused by not one, but two of the survivors of face camping. Now, I've rewatched the game several times and I have did not face camp, not a single time. Not one time did I put somebody on the hook, stand in front of the hook, and rev the Bubba chainsaw and just wait for somebody to come by. That's not what happened at all. And so I wanted to do two things. I wanted to, one, show you the game because it's very important to the context. And then two, I wanted to talk about how a lot of people in this game, not just survivors, not just killers, how a lot of people in this game huff large amounts of copium when it comes to losing in this game. And this got so bad that one of the survivors even came into my chat to insult my viewer count, continuously accuse me of face camping even when I didn't. And it's just, I'm not upset about it. I don't harbor any ill will toward these people, and in fact I'm gonna hide the names from you guys. I just wanted to showcase how people tend to react when they lose games and they play badly. And so I'm going to kind of do a Darva type thing where I'm going to show you guys the game. And then afterwards, we're going to talk about the game and key moments in the game. So if you're interested in all of that, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and comment and all of that. Hope you guys enjoy the game, and I'll see you at the end of it. Oh, I really don't want to play. I don't like playing Bubba chat. I really don't. It's not like playing Billy, where I just get tilted off the side of the planet just from playing the fucking character. But I don't know, I just find Bubba really fucking boring. Eat my ass, Frosty. Don't you run from me. Come here, Ada. Tried to go for the pallet. Gonna give that a kick there. And one of them just lit a boon. Who's in the snowman? Oh, nobody, okay. Hey, Rebecca, are you hiding up here? No, but you did light a boon here. Oh, there it is. Damn boon out of here. Alright. Who's on this generator? Nobody. Kick. Motherfucker just relit that boon. Like I didn't just find out where this fucking thing was, my guy. I should have definitely broke that, but that's okay. It's the Claudette. The Claudette has the totem. Come here, Claudette. Oh, okay. Sprint burst! And one of them just finished a generator. That's not fun. I'm gonna prop you up here, alright? Nice little Christmas ornament for the winter. It's Christmas on the Cockwind Farms, chat! Let's see what we're going on over here. Nothing? No? We're chilling? Okay. Oh, my lord. Another fucking boon! I'm gonna fuck you up! Miss Dolly! I'll tell you what, I am a big fan of Islands in the Stream. Islands in the stream, that is what we are. No one in between, how can we go wrong? Sail away with me to another world, and we will die on each other. For one lover to another. Uh-huh. Is somebody in the area, Miss Dolly? Is that who you're signaling to? There is! It's Miss Ada! Who's gonna loot me on Caltree? Miss Anonymous Rebecca Chambers. Where'd she go? What the fuck? Come here, you. God damn, that tantrum took a long time. No, ma'am. Lord have mercy, bro. Alright, got Miss Claudette again. They're gonna be going for Miss Ada here. Give this Jen a kick. 1, 2, and then there's a third one over this way. I would like them to stay off of these 3 if possible. Another boon. Probably self-healing one. Alright, they're going for her. See if we can catch them. Nope, they're abandoning her. Oh well. Alright, let's go see if they're on this generator yet. Gotcha. Hello, Miss Dolly. We're gonna take you a little further than normal. I'm not gonna bother kicking that other gen because I still want this 3 gen. Because I'm fairly certain there's at least a 2-man Swift here. Alright, that's 2 down. Oh, never mind. That's the other Rebecca. They're trying to stop my 3 gen. Woo! Gotcha, Miss Ada. I gotcha. Alright, now I just got the 2 Rebeccas left. Let's see if we can get them, chat. Life? Gotcha. And now your friend is gonna go look for Hatch, so I gotta see if I can beat them to it. Yep. So looking back on it, I can see 2 instances where they might have confused what I was doing for face camping. The first one I want to mention is actually a form of proxy camping. I don't know if you would call it proxy camping, but it probably could fall under that category, and that's when I had the Claudette on her second hook state. Once I hooked the Claudette, I realized that I hadn't killed anybody yet. Nobody was dead. And there were only 2 generators that needed to be finished. Now, I had most of the survivor team hooked to 1 or 2 states, and I think I actually had 2 of them on death hook, the Ada and one of the Rebeccas. So I quickly identified a 3 gen and decided that I was going to try to lock down that area as much as possible. While I was patrolling the area, making sure that nobody else was there, kicking the gens, making sure they were regressing, at one point I walked away to go and check on the other gen, but I realized that the Claudette's health was getting very, very low, and I have an experience of survivors liking to go for last minute saves, so I whipped around and decided that I was going to start walking back to see if I could catch somebody trying to save the Claudette. At no point did I just sit around the Claudette and just kind of text on my phone until a survivor came by. That's not the way that I play the game. I don't like doing that. I'm very ADHD. It's a completely boring way to play the game. I don't even like doing it in the in-game collapse with no kills. which is like the one time face camping is excusable. The second thing that I think they confused for face camping is actually close to the beginning when I had one of the Rebeccas on the hook, the one that I called Dolly. I had her on the hook and I noticed that she was signaling for people to not go get her because I was still in the area. When I realized that that's what she was doing, I began patrolling the area immediately because why would I walk away when I see that somebody is coming to save you? I find the Ada and I start chasing the Ada around Cow Tree. At one point, I start my chainsaw run to try to catch up to her. But as I'm doing it, I notice the other Rebecca coming to save the Rebecca on the hook. So I said, oh, okay. So I just go for her because she's standing still. There's no reason to keep chasing the Ada. She's going to do a hook trade. This is the point where I feel like they accused me of face camping. It was one time in the entire game. Every other time I would hook somebody and walk away from them and go do what I needed to do. This is the one time where I stayed in an area for a prolonged amount of time, and it ended up with someone getting chainsawed as they were unhooking. Now, I would be willing to give them the benefit of a doubt that they're not just huffing copium and being salty because they made mistakes and everything like that, if it were not for the fact that the anonymous Rebecca gave me a fucking definition of face camping that is very, very specific. Standing in front of a hook, constantly revving chainsaw so people can't go for the unhook. She did this not once, but twice. She did it in the in-game chat and in my Twitch chat. This was her definition. This was what she gave me. And it's hilarious to me. It's so funny to me that she gave this definition and then I never did this. And you can easily go watch the VOD to redo it. I have it saved on my computer. I have the whole game saved. I can upload the entire 14-minute game if people really want to see that. But I'm not making this to shit all over these survivors and be like, ha ha ha, look at me everyone, I was actually right. I'm making this as a case study of survivor bias. And again, this also happens with killers as well. One thing I've noticed in this game is that survivors and killers, players in general, love huffing copium. I do the same thing. I did it in this video. If you guys didn't see, I was chasing, I think it was the Claudette. It was either the Claudette or the Ada. And I had my chainsaw revved up and they dropped the pallet and stunned me. And I said, quote, I should have definitely broke that, but that's okay. But if you look back at the footage, the chainsaw wasn't fully revved yet. Why would I break the pallet? What the hell am I talking about? I'm not void of this either. But I think this is a great lesson on people understanding that at the end of the day, there are always things you could have did better. If I had never seen the anonymous Rebecca going for that unhook, I would have continued chasing the Ada. If the Ada had led me away from Cow Tree, they could have gone for the unhook safely, right? Now, I believe that the two-man Swift was the Claudette and the anonymous Rebecca, and the only reason I believe that is because they were the two that accused me of face camping while the other two said nothing. So that's not evidence, that's just an observation. So obviously they couldn't communicate that the Ada would leave it away, but I mean, if you see me right there and my chainsaw is going, why go for an unhook? She even made a mistake at the end at Shack when I ended up catching her because I out-looped her. And that is the whole point of this video, is to recognize the mistakes that you make in order to avoid a lot of situations. Yes, if a Bubba is legitimately face camping, legitimately standing there, constantly revving chainsaw, there's nothing you could do except for a coordinated unhook. Maybe, probably not, to be honest with you. I think he can actually just down everybody in one shot. But this video is about understanding that calling things like face camping and tunneling and all of these other things are very often, very, very often not the case. Very often not the case. And I've seen it happen loads of times where people call out BMing and toxic behaviors and annoying play styles when they didn't happen at all. And I just need you guys to understand that your perspective of what happened in the game may not always be the case. And if you do come across a streamer and you think that the streamer did some shady shit, VODs are available. You can go watch the VOD and see what happened from the killer's perspective. But I've been rambling too much. I just wanted to kind of showcase this video and talk a little bit about it, and just I just thought it was an interesting case study of survivor bias and perspective bias that you guys should definitely see. But other than that, I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys on Monday with another episode of Survivor Shenanigans. This time it's going to be solo queue. So that'll be fun. Other than that, have a great day, guys.